the best $100 IEM that you can get. Challenge me. Hello guys, it's Jordan from Jordan Orchid Review. Welcome back. Today we'll be talking about this KiwiEars Quartet. Thank you Linso for sending this over, but it will not affect my honest opinion on this. Like I said, this is my $100 IEM crown. Okay, the king of $100 IEM. Why do I say that? What do I mean by the best? Go to any of the website, like for example Linso, go and use the search button. Okay, you put $80 to $150 and press search. You can get roughly like 80 to 90 or hundreds IEM in the list. Scroll down and try to look at it. Okay, try to look at it. I've listened to most of it and I would think that this is still the best. Okay, these are still the best. Maybe something like Audio Sense, okay, might come a little bit closer. They are good as well, but not as this good. Okay, this is just so stunningly good. Okay, this is just market breaking for me. Okay, for me. So challenge me, go and check it out and tell me something which are possibly better than this. Okay, I'm very curious to know. So this is a 2BA 2DD IEM, very special setup from KiwiEars. They've been coming out with a lot of nice set. Okay, they've been disappeared after the orchestra OG, then they're starting out coming out with the light version, cadenza, everything. Then this is just good. All right, just good. Okay, I think they just priced this wrong. Okay, this shouldn't be in the $100 price point, but I'm happy with it. Okay, I'm happy that all of you can get this under $100 as well. Actually, it's just $109. So can get this inside the Linso website. It's not affiliated. I wouldn't get any money out of it. So I will leave the link below to check it out yourself. And let's go with the physical aspect. This is a full resin IEM. So even the nozzle part is in resin, which something that are not my preference. I like the nozzle to be in metal, so it can grip the ear tips better. So this might not grip, okay, might not have the best ear tips rolling experience, okay, because some of your ear tips, if you have very wide ball ear tips, this might fall off. Okay, this might fall off. So you need to use some ear tips which are tighter, okay, which also affect the sound. But if you use the stock ear tips, then it should be fine. Okay, it should be fine. But people like me, I like to change around all the ear tips to try to find the best sounding experience. So that's why I just find out that full resin IEM and the lid on the nozzle is not very it's not holding the ear tips very securely, but you guys should be fine. Okay, so full resin and the shape is quite ergonomically designed. It's quite comfortable. The seal is very good. Even my wife tried it when I blowing her hair. She said that she can't hear the blowing the hair dryer. So I would say that the sealing is quite good and it's quite comfortable. Okay, no issue in terms of comfort, and I would say the size is not too big. Okay, it's not too big. Of course, just medium. Okay, just medium size for a setup like this, 2DD and 2BA. And I would say purple color, quite nice. Okay, it's quite nice. KiwiEars, they never come up with super shiny, blinky kind of IEM, but their design are always appreciated. This is quite low profile in purple, and the cable is in black, is in 3.5. No complaint with the cable. Sometimes it may tangle a little bit, but no complaints on that. But I have personally, after I listened to this, I have went straight away to AliExpress and purchased another upgrade cable for this. Why? I purchased a cable in purple from Zing because I just think that this deserves every bit of upgrade because it is just so good. Okay, I would like to have a color matchings cable with this because I just love this set so much. Okay, I rarely do that. I only do cable swapping for my collections. Okay, the ones that I'm keeping. This is one of them. Okay, this is one of them. It's been a long time that I did this. So this is the physical aspect. Okay, and one more thing is that it also have switches. So 2 switches which make it you can have 4 tuning possibilities on this. But I would say that the best, okay, there's only one Okay, there's only one. The rest is just alright, just okay. Some even go bad, I would say. So let's go about it later. Okay, so first of all, I would say the sound signature on this depends on your preference. I won't be talking about the 00 setting. 00 means that I can tune both switches off. Okay, that one is just average. Okay, in that setting, this IEM is just average, as in not that it's bad or anything, it's good, but it will be forgotten or replaced by others very soon. Looking at the Chi-Fi market nowadays, so many new IEM coming out every day, good IEM with collaboration, everything. So in 00 stock setting, okay, it's just average across the board. Okay, just average. And next we have 10. 10 is tuning up the bass. By tuning up the bass, after I've measured and after I tried, listen to it, it's not a very good settings to have. Okay, so first thing first, of course, disclaimer, I myself don't like to turn on bass switches for any of the IEM, because I think that turning on bass switches on any IEM, okay, even including like the Anoli VX or more expensive sets, is just don't feel very natural. The bass, it will increase in quantity but not in quality. It will emphasize everything, then it will just get very unnatural. So hence 10 bass is not that good. Okay, not that good, and this IEM is not lacking in bass. Okay, so why would you even tune out the bass? Okay, so and then the mids, if you tune out the bass switches, okay, based on the graph, the mids will also be lowered. Okay, be lowered by a tinge. So I would think that it's not a very good settings to go with. Skip that. Okay, so 00 is a no-go, it's average. 10 with the bass on is no-go as well. And we have both switches turned on. Both switches turned on, I just find that this is just a little bit too much. Okay, it's too much. And also, again, I don't like the bass to be tuned on because it's unnatural. So this is another no-go. Out of 4, 3 of them are no-go. So which is my personal recommendation for switches, it will be 01. Turn off the bass, turn on the mids, means the treble switches. It will be perfect. Okay, just perfect. Is nirvana for me for $100 IEM. Okay, so this tuning, I'll be talking about it based on the 01 settings. Okay, so 01 settings, I would say the bass on this, the quantity, this is a 2DD IEM. What do you expect? The quantity of bass are there. Okay, are there. I would say it's very, very fast. Okay, I believe it has to do with the design of the DD. Okay, the 2DD, not sure is this a dual DD, is it a push-pull or push-push DD, so I'm not sure what are the magics of all this tech stuff, but I am not very sure. But this bass is fast. Okay, it is fast. It is a lot, quite a lot, I would say. And I would say punchiness of it gives you a very good punch. Okay, rumble as well. But for definition wise, it's not the best definitive bass. Okay, it would not. I'm hoping for a little bit more definitive bass. Okay, because hard bass with definitive is always very welcome. But this is not the most definitive bass out there. But I'm okay. Just nitpicking. Okay, just nitpicking. The bass are alright, and it does, I would say, have a lot of mid bass as well. It does not roll off in the mid bass. Mid bass are quite, I would say, pronounced as well, but it doesn't bleed into the mids. Okay, I will have to say this is that one of the best traits that I love on this IEM is that because of the 2DD and 2BA, I think the 2DD are doing the bass region. Okay, so it's separated very, very well because the bass are here, the mids are here. It doesn't blend into each other. Okay, so you get a very clean sounding experience. Bass doing its thing at the background, vocal doing its thing in front of the stage. So I love this kind of presentation. Of course, 2DD in hybrid mode, this is the best traits that this set has. Okay, it has the best so-called separation, okay, apart from bass and the mids. And I would say the quantity, I think you guys should be happy about it. Okay, so definitely not for those with bass head that like to listen to hip-hop songs. Okay, we have another good set under $109, the exact same price, which is the 7Hz legato, which might be your thing if you like hip-hop, if you like just pure bassy genres. Okay, this is instead an all-rounder. So if depends, okay, if you like super bassy set, that one is the one to go. But if you like something more all-rounder, this is the one to go with. And next we have the mids. Okay, the mids. Finally, this part, the star of the show, the star of the planet, the star of the universe on this is good, so good. Okay, I have a lot of vocal-ish IEM, which is for example, I have the Yin Moonlight, I have the Yin Mahina, which is basically the same thing with bass boost, and I have like Tanstream Oxygen. I have a lot of vocal, I would say vocal-ish IEM, and my end game lists are also vocal-ish like Diva, Odin. So all these vocal, okay, they are very forward IEM. This is also a very forward sounding IEM, but this is not as forward as those that I have mentioned. Okay, those IEM are super forward, that they are almost whispering in your ears, okay, next to your ears. But this doesn't do that. This portray vocal at a correct distance. Okay, it does come out, it's quite pronounced. Okay, quite pronounced. It does come very forward, but it's not as forward as those like Mahina. Okay, right to your ear kind. This is just right in front of you. Okay, 2 steps away from you, which is just nice. Okay, for vocal lovers. Okay, be it male or female lovers, okay, female vocal lovers, you guys will love this. Okay, the vocal performance on this is just very I would say clean, nice, forward. Okay, and although timbre wise not the best timbre, okay, so have a little bit of timbre issue to me, but it's also nitpicking. But for the distance that this portray is at the best place, okay, the best place that it can has. So it's forward than most average IEM, but not super forward. All right, so next let's go to the separations, imaging, all those. Who are them? This is KiwiEars, okay, the one that made the orchestra. They are good. Okay, they knew what are they doing. Okay, from a company that tune the orchestra, like, you can foresee that the imagings and separation on this are good, really good. Okay, better than average, and almost, okay, very hard to find another set that are comparable in terms of imaging and separations under $100. Okay, because most of the set out there, anything that I believe most of the IEM out there that below $200, their technicalities, their imaging, their sound staging, most of the time are just average. Okay, nothing much to talk about from that. But this is better than that. Okay, this is better than average. I would say staging wise, okay, this is still a little bit short in terms of staging. Okay, it's not the most spacious IEM because it has a little bit of forwardness in the vocal, but I still think that it's alright. Okay, it's not a very congested IEM. Okay, congested as in like a lot of IEM in the $20 price point, they are quite congested. Everything, all the informations, all the instruments, vocal are cramped together. This is not. Okay, everything is spread out quite nicely from left to right, top to bottom, quite nicely. So I would say this IEM is just groundbreaking. Okay, really market breaking IEM. So let's do some quick comparison. I really don't have a lot of contender to go with, okay, compared to this. Okay, why? Because I don't think they're even comparable. First off, let's do a comparison with the same price. Okay, $109, just the exact same price. 7 Hz legato. Okay, this and that have very different tuning. That one is very warm, have a lot of bass, and the decay on that is just give you very old school kind of sub bassy songs experience. So that one is for bass head, okay, and for people that like to have laid back experience. Okay, you can play around with some burning. If you guys are not believing in that, you can like burning, change the cable, and do a little bit of modding on that to get the vocal to shine a little bit more, or do some tip rolling, and that one is not as vocalish at this. Okay, this one is more of an all-rounder. Okay, quantity of bass are there, quality not the best, okay, not the best quality of bass from here, but vocal, this is, I would say so far, maybe at the top of the line of $100, up there, is up there here. So you can't really compare with this, okay, in terms of vocal. So, and then detail retrieval, everything on here is better than average. So, and then what are some other set that you can compare it to? $100, really not much. Maybe the recently released Dunu Kima Classic. That one is for me a little bit too V-shaped. I prefer the normal, the old Kima, but it depends. Okay, it depends. It doesn't impress me as much as this. Okay, that one is not as thick sounding as this, and that sound, I would say the sound signature of that is quite boring as well. You have plenty of sets with that tuning. Okay, so it's quite boring. Okay, it's quite boring. So don't have a lot of sets under $100 that can compare with this. Maybe even the Let's Sure Galileo is very smooth sounding. Okay, smooth sounding. So it's from another family, for another type of genre as well. If you like jazz, okay, those kind of relaxing, chilling kind of experience, listening experience for long time listening experience, that one is the one to go for. Very safe tuning. This is for vocal. Okay, and then one thing I missed out to talk about is that is there any sharpness or fatigue in this IEM? I would say no. Okay, no, I just cannot take this off my ears. Okay, been listening to this is very addictive. Usually I don't listen to sets like this, but I have my own collection. I don't listen to all these sets for too long, but this is special case. Okay, this special case, I just can't stop listening to this. This is really very good. And yeah, that's all for the comparison today. So if you haven't gotten this, okay, wait out, okay, for other reviewers' thought. I'm certain that a lot of them would be very positive, because this is just so good. Okay, and I'm curious what will they compare it against. So because literally I can't find any other things that can compare as good as this. And if you like vocal, get this. If you don't get this, you don't like vocal. Okay, just kidding. So go and get one and you will not be disappointed. Leave a comment down below if you purchase it and you like it. Okay, I'm certainly that you will. So please like and subscribe. So let's see you guys next week. Bye bye.